when you peel back the veil of separation and you really look at the energy of source, the energy of life, right? And what life is doing in the background, right? To bring life to life. That's what we're giving our attention to. That's what we're learning about. That's what we're aligning with. And these 6 principles are the way that energy actually functions so that life can fully support and sustain itself. Because if one of these 6 principles weren't true, then life couldn't exist. That's how you know it's true. And as I align with these 6 principles, then I am with the universe and I make choices from that love, not from the default mode network and the ego and its beliefs to repeat limitation. The short form of the 6 principles, principle number 1, which we're doing today, is I am loved by source. Okay? I am loved by source. Principle 2, and it's on your workbook, you don't have to write it down. Principle 2 is I am one with source. Okay, principle 3 is I am being served by source. So awesome. Oh my God, I love this. Principle 4 is I am received by source. Principle 5 is I am infinite in source. And principle 6 is I am already. And I am already means I am already loved, I'm already one, I'm already being served, I'm already received, and I'm already infinite. It's already the way that everything is. So cool. So, and what's amazing about it too is they've really given us a formula where all you have to do is remember 6 words, right? Loved, one, served, received, infinite, and already, and you've got the whole thing. You've got your answer to every limitation, getting out of anything that's limited. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so those are the 6 truths, or the 6 principles. Now the 6 lies that you're releasing and no longer putting your consciousness into. Number 1, belief number 1, or lie number 1, I am not loved. Kind of makes sense, right? It's the opposite. Belief number 2, I am not one with source. Right? Believing you're separate. Belief 3, I'm not being served by source. Life is out to get me. The other shoe's going to drop. Right? Belief number 4 is I'm not received. Right? Nobody gets me, nobody understands me, nobody acknowledges me, nobody sees me. Belief number 5 is I am not infinite. Limitation is real. Like, this is how your default mode network is programmed. And this is how the collective consciousness is programmed in whatever variant degree of separation. These are the 6 beliefs of separation. Okay. And the next one is I am not there yet, meaning that I'm in a process. I'm not myself already one with God or source. I am trying to search for me. I'm trying to find me. I'm not there yet. I'm still in the process. So these 6 beliefs are the core programming of the default mode network. Okay. Every belief in the universe falls under one of these 6 categories. So what's cool about this is as you step into your conscious choice and choose to align with the 6 principles, you're reprogramming the core programming of the ego, the core programming of the default mode network, so that it can no longer limit you. Isn't that amazing? It's so cool. And it's only 6 things. Yes, let's make it easy and fun. Okay, awesome. So these 6 beliefs, these 6 lies that the default mode network is programmed with, okay, it is being powered by the battery packs of fear, anger, and hurt. So each one of these beliefs, behind it has a battery pack of fear, anger, and hurt to feel, breathe, and release. So if you feel, breathe, and release all the fear, anger, and hurt from each one of these 6 beliefs, You have set your field free. You've set your body free. You've set your past free. Now your past has no juice in it. It has no trapped life force energy. Now what happens when they're battery packs is that separation can then be animated as a real experience. Okay, so let's say again that you've been rejected in the past or past lifetimes or whatever. Somebody rejects you now. Because in those experiences of being rejected, you weren't able to fully surrender to love, right? You felt scared that you were being left or rejected. You felt hurt that you were being rejected and left. You felt angry and you didn't let it go. You held on to it, right? You were like, oh, again, this is happening again. And you continued to believe in that reality. Because of those experiences, that's where you've charged those battery packs from the past. And now somebody rejects you, it pushes the button and the battery goes. Does that make sense? Now, I know this because I used to, be able to be rejected. You know what I mean? Somebody would be like, I don't want to be with you. And I'd be like, oh my God, la, la, la. Now somebody's like, I don't want to be with you. I'm like, awesome. Like, I don't have the fear or the anger or the hurt because I have released the battery packs, right? By feeling, breathing, and releasing, and aligned with the 6 principles that gets me out of the idea that I could be left, right? So somebody's like, I'm leaving you. I'm like, really? I'm the unified field. Where are you going? Like, you can't leave me, right? So the 6 principles allow you to end any limitation and end any false belief and just step fully into the truth. So does that make sense? Okay, so I'm going to review a little bit. Okay, you've got a default mode network. Okay, it's a physical part in your brain. Its job is to repeat the past wherever you put your consciousness. It is programmed. Its core programming is the 6 lies or beliefs, which is the opposite of the 6 principles. That's its core programming. Okay. Every belief in the universe falls under one of those 6 categories. So you can kind of imagine it like little pyramids or whatever. Oh my God, they all fit into there. And the 3 energies that are powering those beliefs, creating them, animating them as real. The 3 energies that are trapped in your system are fear, anger, and hurt. If you're willing to fully feel, breathe, and release fear, anger, and hurt, you can be fully free. Okay? If you're not, if you've released fear, anger, and hurt, and you are no longer believing in beliefs, you are infinitely free to create anything, have anything, choose anything. It is that easy. During this class, we're going to be consciously choosing to take the attention that you're giving to the default mode network, believing you're the ego, and you're going, wait, let's take my loving life force energy out of that and into truth. You see, life force energy is flowing fully through you. So what's happening with the illusion of separation is you're flowing that life force through, but you're distracted into this tiny little box, and then you're animating that as a real thing. And what happens is you're also being affected by your own energy. Like, you're believing the belief, I'm not good enough. It's a filter you put on. Your energy goes out into the I'm not good enough universe that you're creating. I'm not good enough shows back up at you, and you are affected by your own energy that you put into the belief and into that part of that limitation. So nobody's actually a victim here. We're actually just a victim to our own misalignment. Isn't that cool? Yes, go ahead and say the truth is I am not a victim. Exactly. When I have been affected, I have been experiencing my own energy or source energy that I accidentally put into separation. But I'm not going to do that anymore. Right? That's so good. Okay, cool. Now let's anchor this baby in. So feel your feet moving all the way down into the center of the earth. And let's begin to accept the first principle. I am loved by Source. Feeling your feet moving all the way down into the center of the earth. Taking a breath, breathing that earth energy up through your body and out through your head. And again, allowing yourself to feel your feet kind of growing into the earth, feeling that you are this love. And this earth is made of this love or life force energy. And so you're just recognizing, wow, there's this beautiful ball of love that's always below me. And taking a breath, just allowing that ball of love, that frequency of love, just to come in through your body and out through your head. Good. And just anchoring down into the source love, revealing the love that is within our beautiful Mother Earth, that is being given to us infinitely, and taking a breath, breathing that love up through your body and out through your head. Good. And now you're going to bring your awareness up, allowing yourself to feel that this love is coming from above, down through your crown. As you open your heart, open your mind, open your body, open yourself. Now you have been waiting infinite universes here, eons here on planet Earth, to finally just accept the truth of your very being, that you are made of the infinite love of Source, made of the infinite loving energy of Source, and infinitely loved by Source. So would you now be willing to give your whole self, mind, body, spirit, soul, everything that you are over to this truth? Good. So opening your mind and your heart, opening your energy, opening, being spacious enough to let that love become what is. And go ahead and say, in the name of Source and all that is light, by the law of divine grace, and state your name, now accept that everything is, everyone is, and I am the infinite love of Source. Taking a breath, breathing that in, and allowing yourself to merge with all of this love that everything's made of. Out into the air, into the cosmos, into the earth, the flowers, the plants, the trees, all the cells, all the life force energy that's around us all of the time, that we are made of this love. And go ahead and say, the truth is, I am made of the infinite love of Source. Therefore, I no longer need to search for love outside of me. The truth is, love is what I already am. Love is what I am made of. Love is what everything is made of. Therefore, I feel love everywhere that I am, in every moment. Taking a breath, breathing that in. So the truth is, I am not giving love or receiving love. We are all sharing in this love that is flowing through everything and everyone, including me, naturally. And go ahead and say, I am the love that I have been searching for. Source love is already within me. And take a breath, just breathing that in. And go ahead and say, I am love, I am love, I am love. I am the infinite love of Source. And go ahead and say, everything is the infinite love of Source. And everyone is the infinite love of Source. I now accept that this is the way it is, the way it has always been, and the way it will always be. It's not personal. It's just the way it is. There we go, breathing that in. And go ahead and say, in the name of Source and all that is light. Now we're working on loving. In the name of Source and all that is light, by the law of divine grace, I, and state your name, now accept that I am the infinite loving energy of Source. The truth is, love or life force energy is coming through me in every moment. I am naturally loving. The truth is, everything and everyone is being loved by Source. So this universe is naturally loving. Now I understand people distort that, but that's okay, because I choose to live in the truth that everything is and everyone is made of the infinite loving energy of Source. I am infinitely loving. I am infinitely loving. I am infinitely loving. Taking a breath, just breathing that in. Feeling Source love just coming through you and just loving everything, and how good it feels to let yourself be an instrument of that love energy, loving love itself. And allow yourself to kind of feel that love coming through, going into the plants and the trees, feeling the trees and the plants receive that love, share in that love, circle that love back, and that everything is in this flow of life force energy, our love, loving itself. And therefore, everything is already infinitely loved by Source. So go ahead and say, in the name of Source and all that is light, by the law of divine grace, I, and state your name, now accept that I am already infinitely loved by Source. The truth is, everything and everyone is already infinitely loved by Source. I am this love, and everything is this love. And this love is flowing through everything. Therefore, I am naturally being loved by life itself. I now accept this truth and release the lie that I am not loved. I now accept this truth and release the lie that I am not loving. I now accept the truth that I am love and release the lie that I am not already love. And that everything and everyone is not already love, already loving, and already loved. It's the way it already is, the way it's always been, and the way it will always be. Everything and everyone, including me, are already loved. It's not personal. It's the way it already is. I am loved. I am loved. I am loved. I have always been loved. I have always been loved. I have always been loved. It is the way it is. It is already done. Already done. Already done. Yes, yes, yes. And let's close this ceremony with 3 chimes from the bowl. Just keep breathing. Breathing that love in, letting yourself relax in that love. All right, everyone. How are you feeling, my loves? Woo! Love, loving, love, being loved by love. Isn't that an amazing frequency? As you expand into this frequency of love, this is what life is made of. This is what life is. It is love, loving, love. And you can be here. You can choose this. You can choose to stand with this love. You can give your conscious attention to this love. You can accept this truth and have the conversations necessary with that default mode network to be like, hey, no, actually, this is the way that it is. I'm going to give my attention to this, release the beliefs, feel, breathe, and release the fear, anger, and hurt, and release myself from the prison of the past into the present moment of possibility, of love, of joy, of ecstasy, of bliss. It is all here for you. And this is what you came here for. To stand for love, to stand for your true self, to stand for who you truly are and what life truly is. This is not something new. This is what you already know. This is inherent inside your very being, your soul, your body, and everything. And it's up to us to reveal this truth to ourselves. Right? To gather our courage and strength to stand up to that default mode network and the ego and say, you know what? I am living based on my conscious choice, not based on what you tell me, not based on the automatic feelings and the automatic beliefs that you are pitching to me. I am no longer believing in you. I am choosing. I'm the one that's the captain of this ship. And I get to know what's true. I get to know what's real. I am one with the Creator. And I choose to live in the truth.